saying? I've pressed it already. Where are they?
You're
Wet.
wet.
No, she's not wet. You're dry. You're dry. Oh, they're coming. Here's our first person. Ready? You're wet. You're wet. You're wet. You're wet. We have to wait for the others now. I know. Just hurry up, shouldn't they? Oh, more wet people. Yay! It's a girl as well. You're wet. You're wet. You're wet. You're wet, 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 you're wet. Wet, you're wet, you're wet, you're wet. You're wet, you're wet, you're wet, you're wet. Wet, you're 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 wet. There's a lot of people today, isn't there? Ready? Again? You're wet, you're wet, you're wet. Falls to a dry, falls to a dry. You're wet. You're wet. You're wet. Is you dry or wet? You're dry. You're dry. You're dry. Oh, no, there's one more wet person.
This is going to be very nice.
I know. I bet we're annoying people already.
I know. Everyone's watching.
You're wet. You're wet. I think that was the last person.
I think so.
Ready? Bye.